Recently, we talked about DI traps out of grabs. There is a similar strat with aerials that also tricks your opponent into DIing the wrong way. I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes, and today we are going to look at CrossUps. A CrossUp basically means attacking an opponent from a different direction than expected. There are a few different forms of CrossUps in Smash. The simplest one is just moving through your opponent on the ground while attacking their shield. Like when you are using a dash attack, you can either stay on the side you started your attack on or slip through their shield onto the other side. This depends on the distance that the dash attack covers, the distance from your opponent, and the dash attack's pushback. Good players can control their dash attack's distance pretty well and sometimes use them in a way that it's hard for their opponents to tell if they end up behind or in front of them. This can make punishing them a little harder and is a good mix-up. The same thing can happen with certain jabs or specials. Another form of CrossUp can be used while landing on an opponent's shield. Instead of simply attacking them head-on, you can space yourself in a way that you end up behind them, making it harder for you to get punished. Sometimes your opponent might even whiff a grab or something similar, allowing you to punish them instead. You can also go one step further than just spacing yourself correctly and use an aerial that pushes your opponent into the opposite direction than the one you are moving into. Sheik's back air or Ryu's forward air are good examples for that. Moves like that always push their opponent into the same direction, no matter from which side they hit their shield. This can lead to some nasty cross-ups and is extremely annoying for an opponent. The third form of cross-ups is often referred to as DI cross-up, and now we are getting to what I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Certain up airs, sometimes fatal ones, can knock back their enemy at more than just one angle, depending on where exactly you hit it. Sheik's up air is a good example for that. To survive as long as possible after getting hit by it, you want to DI away from her, which is usually the direction she is looking into. But if during the attack, the Sheik player moves forward enough that by the time the last hit connects, her opponent ends up behind her, the knockback changes. And if her opponent still DIs into the same direction, they will get launched straight upwards and die much earlier. Her opponent has to change the direction of their DI in order to survive. This is the DI cross-up, and a lot of times it is impossible to actually react to that. So it is a 50-50 guess. And since Sheik usually struggles getting the kill, this can come in very handy. It is already a very popular technique in competitive play. Another example would be Diddy Kong's up air cross-up, which besides others, the famous player Zero loves to go for.
He should be able to win. Oh, I thought he was going to go for just an F smash. However, he does get the win.
It's, you know what, that's right there.
Here are a few more examples. Knowing about cross-ups and how to DI them or using them to your advantage can really improve your gameplay, so I hope this video was helpful. Sorry that it took us a little longer to upload a new video. We made a 3-week trip to the US, visited SmashCon and a bunch of other tournaments. It was really amazing and I want to thank everyone who housed us, every fan who said hi and took pictures with us. It was an incredible experience to meet so many of you guys. Anyways, we are back home now, so our schedule should be back to normal soon. With that said, thanks for watching, see you soon and stay beefy.